Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. I'm kind of going to piggyback off my last video. I do believe Aljamain deserves an automatic rematch, but unfortunately, I don't think he's going to get it. And I'll tell you why. There's a guy named Chito, a very good fighter. You might have heard of him. I know all about him. I'm being funny here. He's a really, really, really good fighter. I love watching him fight. Really good striker. Very tough, stubborn fighter. I call him stubborn because he's very tough. He's hard to put away. He won last night. He beat Pedro Munoz by unanimous decision. So, the reason why this is so important is because now that he's won, this is the guy that has a victory over Sean O'Malley in the UFC. Once upon a time, these two actually fought, and I feel like Sean O'Malley was winning the fight. And out of nowhere, he gets hurt. So they stop the fight, and Chito Vera gets a big victory. He upsets Sean O'Malley. So now he's the only guy to beat him in the UFC. And since then, Sean O'Malley hasn't lost. So, and Sean O'Malley has been very successful lately. He beat Petr Yan when nobody picked him to win. I did say he had a chance to win, but I don't think I picked him. And then he just knocked out the champ last night, Aljamain Sterling. So, I think that Chito is going to be... Is it Chito or Cheetah? It's Vera. I'm going to call him Vera. I don't want to mess up his name. I think Vera is going to be the next guy to fight Sean O'Malley. Because, again, now Sean O'Malley's champion. He's calling the shots. He's a money fight. He talks a lot of trash, but he also backs it up pretty well. He's got a lot of charisma. He's a good showman. And I'm sure if he had to pick, he wants to pick the guy that has a victory over him, and he feels that he's better than, and he wants to prove that to everybody. Because he said since that fight, he said, man, I was whooping this explicit. I don't cuss on my channel, but it's true. He was beating him, and then he messed around and got hurt and lost the fight. So I'm pretty sure that's who's next for him. Now, morally, if I'm speaking as to do the right thing, I would give the rematch to Aljamain. But as far as pay-per-view numbers, as far as the champion's choice, as far as the fight that does make a lot of sense, also, it would be Chito Vera. Because Chito has a victory over him. And I know Sean O'Malley would like to rewrite the biggest wrong, however you say it, against the guy he was beating on. You know, it's a new challenge for him. Every fight's different. You know, Chito Vera's going to fight differently, so that'll make it harder. And Sean O'Malley is going to have to be prepared for that. Again, I'm not saying Aljamain won't get the next title fight. He should. He definitely should. But unfortunately, I think Chito Vera is going to sell more because they have history. And he's literally the only guy that has a victory over Sean O'Malley. So, but I do think Aljamain's next fight should be for the title. So at worst case, he shouldn't have to fight another guy. I mean, I don't think he needs to do that. He should wait it out, take a break from fighting, probably reevaluate himself, maybe maintain what he has and acquire more skills. Take a break and just enjoy the game as a fan and be motivated. Hey, Sean O'Malley took my belt. I need to do something about that. Sit back and let Sean O'Malley pick his next fight. I think he deserves it. Heck, nobody picked him to win. I didn't pick him to win, so either way, he's good. But yeah, I think Chito's definitely next.